Hey there, cats and kitties. I'm the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and this is going to be a brief little Afterthoughts video on The Angels Take Manhattan. This because I cannot stop stewing over this particular episode and all the contradictions to do with it. I mean, I want to set the record straight that I'm somebody who champions Doctor Who, even on its darkest day. An episode like Love and Monsters, and I can still look you in the eye and emphatically tell you it's worth sitting through because Doctor Who is just an awesome spectacle. I mean, it's a phenomenon. And when it's good, it is stellar. And sometimes it has clunkers. Stephen Moffat definitely gave us somewhat of a clunker with this episode. And I want to thank my good friend Dr. Freedom for pointing out an article in one of his recent videos from Doctor Who TV, which is essentially a review of the episode that goes into a bunch of the contradictions, timey-wimey, just WTFs here and there, and a pretty big one to do with Series 6, in fact, but also the just crying shame lack of Weeping Angel's logic in this episode. I'm stuck on the whole, Statue of Liberty thing, because it wasn't Weeping Angel's logic, it was Ghostbusters 2 logic, and it made not one lick of sense. How, even if the Angels control all the statues in New York, could they get a giant statue that's not even stone like they are, but is copper and steel to move across a city that's well populated, and nobody could notice the sound and the movement and all of that stuff? It just doesn't make any sense. It's a head scratcher, to be sure. And then there's the whole, at the end of it, when Amy and Rory are sent back in time, the Doctor is so obsessed with this fixed point in time business that he won't go back and save them. He says he can't go back and unwrite something that's already been read, yet the entirety of Series 6 was about him doing exactly that, knowing his fate, knowing that he was meant to die at a certain time and place. It was written in stone, if you'll allow the pun, and yet he basically did undo that entirely in a WTF that I'm still reeling over. How he got the whole universe to believe he was dead, I will never know. So, contradictions and WTFs are rampant in this particular episode to do with that kind of stuff. And that's what this article points out, which I'll link below. And the only saving grace I can kind of come up with as far as why the Doctor couldn't take River's vortex manipulator, which she's still going to use to bring her book back in time so Amy can publish it, WTF, is maybe because, as I thought in my, reaction video to The Angels Take Manhattan, maybe this is hearkening to that darkness in the Doctor, that Valeyard-esque side of himself. Maybe he feels betrayed by Amy and Rory, and he doesn't want to go back in time and save them. That's a little bit of food for thought, speculation. But, yeah, I mean, this episode, it wasn't without its excellent side. There were things that were just brilliant about it, but the complete execution by the end fell flat. And that's pretty much all I have to say on it. And, check out this article so you can get some more food for thought on it. And otherwise, that's going to be pretty much it for me for now. So I'll catch you later. Peace.